Wow, okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I know it's a really busy time of year, and I'm really grateful that you took the time to honor me and the city council members and judge and for this accomplishment and taking leadership roles to lead our city. I also want to thank all the people in the special events staff and the Knoxville Police and Fire and Public Service who made this day possible, and of course the Bijou Theater. We're really happy to be here too. I want to start by thanking Mayor Rogero. Mayor, thank you for all you've done for our city. You're a role model to me and an inspiration. You lifted up the voices of so many and have taken Knoxville to new heights. Of all your accomplishments, perhaps the most significant to me, to my daughters, and to all the women of our community is that you showed that women can be amazing leaders. Thank you for shattering Tennessee's glass ceiling. I thought it fitting to have the ceremony at the Bijou Theater, which has been a gathering place for generations of Knoxvillians. Whenever I'm here, and especially now on this stage, I'm in awe of the skilled hands that built this building more than 100 years ago, and just as importantly, the skilled hands that have lovingly restored it. Thank you to the Bijou Theater for letting us be here today. I also want to thank all the elected officials, both current and former, who are here today. Whether from school board to governor, we're all part of a representative democracy that makes our country great. And for the record, I think school board is the hardest job of any elected office, so shout out to all the school board officials. I'd also like to send a special shout out to all the people who believed in me during this campaign and pushed me past those inevitable times when success seemed elusive. I don't think I've ever worked harder than in the past year, and I really appreciate everyone who helped me, friends, family, my soccer team. You all know who you are, and I really appreciate that you are behind me through thick and thin. In particular, to my husband, Ben, to my daughters, Dahlia and Georgia, to my sister, Alex, to all my family here today, thank you for being with me every step of the way. I'm glad to have you by my side as we begin this journey. I also want to thank my parents, Louis and Claire Kincannon, for all the support they've given me throughout my life. Even though they can't be here today, they are with me in spirit. My mom is actually watching on the live stream. Hi, Mom. Hello. You know. My mom taught me to love playing and watching sports, and I think that has given me a competitive edge in everything I've done in life, and also a sense of good sportsmanship. My belated father started at an entry-level job with the Census Bureau, and over the course of 4 decades rose to the top job as director. From my dad, I learned that public service is meaningful work that can change lives for the better. I also want to reach out to my opponents in this campaign, in particular Marshall Stair and Eddie Manis, and express my appreciation for a campaign season that Knoxville can be proud of. We ran a civil campaign about ideas and vision, not about personalities. Our country can seem pretty divided these days, but in Knoxville, we find common ground and we work together to address our challenges. I'm here today. Yeah. Thank you, Marshall and Eddie, everyone else. I'm here today to be mayor of all Knoxvillians, no matter who you voted for or if you voted at all. I will listen to and serve all the people of our great city. We are neighbors. We walk the same sidewalks, use the same parks, shop in the same stores, and dream of a vibrant city, even if sometimes we have different ways and paths of getting there. We must listen to each other. As we enter this great civic conversation, each of us brings with us our own experiences and life stories that shape our relationship with government and our vision for Knoxville. During the campaign, I had the privilege of listening to many narratives, the unique stories of people across our city. I heard from neighborhood leaders who asked me to help address the challenges facing their communities, from traffic calming to gun violence. I heard from small business owners who see opportunity to unleash the power of entrepreneurship by reducing government red tape. I heard from young people excited to carve out their place in our city's future and eager to pursue new pathways to opportunity. I heard from those who are new to Knoxville and new to our country, like my friend Yassine, who's been a great MC. How about it, Yassine? And our immigrant neighbors who so very much want to feel welcome as they begin a new life in our city. I heard from lifelong residents of Knoxville who work hard every day, but who wonder if they'll be able to afford to live in Knoxville as our city grows and evolves. I heard from developers ready to breathe new life into vacant lots, but who ask for clear rules and procedures that respect the risks they take. I heard from those who recognize the climate crisis and urge us to respond boldly and with urgency, and we will. I heard from makers and artists whose creative spirit are what makes Knoxville unique. I heard from people in every neighborhood, homeowners and renters, who want good jobs, safe neighborhoods, and a healthy environment in which to live and raise their families. Sometimes these narratives complement each other, often they do not. One thing I know is that we make better decisions when we show respect for all these perspectives. As your mayor, I will continue to listen and seek to better understand the experiences of all who we serve. I'm grateful to be joined in this effort by City Council, and I look forward to working with our new and returning council members. It's going to be fun, you guys, and we're going to get a lot done. Thank you. Each of you offers a unique point of view that will make our conversations richer and our decisions more collaborative. When we disagree, I hope that we will remember that our diversity of opinion reflects the diversity of our residents. Let us govern with respect for each other and with recognition of our shared goal to help the people of Knoxville thrive. Of course, our job is not only to listen to each other and our constituents. Our job is also to lead. Leading takes many forms, beginning with the basics. We elect mayors to make sure the essential work of government is done. We must make sure people are safe and secure. We must be wise and prudent stewards of public dollars and public spaces. We must manage our infrastructure so that families and businesses can function and flourish. Leading often means finding the common ground when there is conflict. Our resolutions must be fair and transparent. However, being a leader is more than being a referee. Leadership is about vision. It's about setting a compass toward a better future and forging a path wide enough for all to walk it with you. As a Knoxville resident, and especially as a new mayor, I stand here today with immense gratitude for the vision and leadership of my predecessors, Mayor Tyree, Mayor Ash, Mayor and Governor Haslam, Mayor Brown, and of course, Mayor Rogero. Please stand and be recognized by the audience. I'm so grateful for your presence here today. Go ahead. I'm humbled to have you here as I accept the torch of leadership that each of you have held. Because of your leadership, Knoxville is no longer a city that lacks confidence, no longer envious of other cities. We instead celebrate our identity as we craft a future rooted in authenticity, a future that lives up to the ideal of who we can be and what we can do together. Knoxville has blossomed, and we have reimagined our scruffy city. Through their leadership, we have doubled down on our commitment to diversity, to inclusion, to equal rights, and to supporting those who are less fortunate. Mayor Rogero in particular made sure that our vision respected and protected our natural environment. She championed the urban wilderness and embedded an ethic of sustainability into all of her decisions. The progress we've made is tangible. We can see it, we can feel it. And yet our success in some areas at times has only sharpened the contrast between the work we've done and the work we still have left to do. Some people in our community are still waiting their turn. Even amidst our strong economy, many people struggle to find stable careers and can't afford decent housing. And all the while, the pressures of climate change, of poverty, and of polarized politics heighten tensions while increasing the urgency of action. My vision for Knoxville is a city that always puts people first. When we invest our time, treasure, and talent, we will do so in ways that benefit the people who live here. I envision an empowered community, one in which all people, regardless of income or zip code, have clear pathways to inform and influence the trajectory of our decisions. I aim always to listen with an open heart and open mind, and to open doors toward more collaborative decision-making at all levels of government. I envision a community where all families have opportunity, the opportunity to find meaningful work, to afford a home, and to invest in their children's future. As your mayor, I will strengthen career pathways, foster entrepreneurship, and embrace innovative strategies to invest in our people. We will seek a more equitable economy that works for all. I envision a sustainable community where both our people and our planet are healthy and protected from the worst effects of climate change. I will build partnerships to advance bold, innovative actions that protect our natural environment, promote resiliency, and improve quality of life for us and the generations that follow. Knoxville will lead by example. The journey ahead of us will not always be easy. It will not always be quick. It will take all of us working together and walking alongside each other as neighbors and as colleagues. And I appreciate Yassine's call to action. The democracy is a participatory sport, and I welcome all of your partnership and support as we go along this journey. Let us know each other's names as we walk the same streets. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to lead Knoxville as we embark on the next leg of this journey together. I want to end with a short story that I went to Boston a couple weeks ago for a new seminar for new mayors. It was a great opportunity to learn from my colleagues and from people who've been doing this work for a long time. One of the things we got to do was visit the John F. Kennedy Presidential Library. And when we were there, I looked up on the wall and saw a quote from his inaugural address that inspired me, and that's what I would like to end with today. All this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet. But let us begin. Let us begin. Thank you very much.